Hello everyone, welcome back to another lipstick video, and today we're going to be discovering some beautiful nude lipsticks for this summer for Indian skin tone. And you know how much I love my nude lipsticks, so you're definitely going to love all of the 10 shades I'm going to show you today. But hang in there, do not buy everything, watch the whole swatch, all the lipsticks, and then decide which is that lipstick shade made for you. And without any further ado, let's get started. So I feel very guilty when I say this line, do not buy everything, and I am one of those people who have so many lip shades. So yes, but still I would say do not buy everything, because new launches keep happening, a lot of new shades keep coming, so how much are we going to buy? Talking about the first one though, is something which I wear almost every single day, and I don't know, I just bought this lipstick randomly, but I just fell in love with it. Is the Swiss Beauty Matte Smooth Velvet Lipstick. This is the most affordable lipstick into my collection also, and this is in the shade Hazelnut 303. And this is how the shade is. Now for me, nude is not like washed out nude. Nude has to have some kind of warmth into it, so this has that warmth. And the formula is again very soft, very smooth, not super drying matte, but not so creamy. It's rightly done. So for those reasons, I love wearing it almost every single day. Why? When I go to my son's bus stop, and if I'm going to market or I'm dropping him at the class, this is the shade which I always wear, because this is like a perfect nude which sits beautifully and does not look overdone. So this is a shade which can complement you with and without makeup. Another beautiful shade, another beautiful formula which I absolutely love wearing is this shade called Truffle by Nykaa Luxe Matte. Again, a shade very close to my heart, something I just die for. And I don't know, I think I have a lot of shades very closer to this one. Again, creamy hai, bahut natural लगता है lips पे, luxe formula hai, and you just feel wow when you wear this. So formula makes you feel wow, and the shade in itself just sits beautifully with and without makeup. Now one thing I would just like to pinpoint, if you're a very fair person and you do your makeup and when you wear this lipstick, it may look a little cooler. So if you are someone warmer like me or more warmer, you can definitely enjoy this lipstick as like a plain out lipstick. But if you are someone very light, include a lip liner just to have that warmth. Otherwise, it's a beautiful nude which I thoroughly enjoy. So I'm not going to give you a review here. All the lipstick I'm showing you, they are rich in pigment, they are matte, they stay longer, they're comfortable on the lips, and all of the lipsticks, you know, complement the Indian weather and the summer weather. Next up, let's move on to another lip shade which I'm loving from a very long time now, from the time it's being in my hand and I swatched and reviewed for you, is this MAC Cosmetic Intensely Matte Lip Crayon in the shade Naughty Nude. OMG shade hai ye bhi, and I have to be very careful with this one. So it is the nude. You see, it's much cooler than what I showed you earlier. Now the formula is creamy, matte, and it just gives me that fuller application. The only one thing which I noticed with this one is that I cannot wear this with no makeup, because when I wear this shade with no makeup, I look very flat. It does not wash me out, but it just removes that glow from my skin. But the shade just sits beautifully with a little bit of blush, a little bit of kajal. My brows are done and I can use this shade. So this is one shade again I wear the most. I wore it most in winters and I'm still using this shade. I'm obsessed with this one as well. I generally never used to like such light shades, but lately I've realized that I'm loving these kind of nude. They just complement me and a lot of Indian skin. You will enjoy this shade. If any shade washes you out, just add a warmer lip liner and you will never feel that your lipstick is wasted. And ऐसा नहीं है कि कुछ shade change हो जाता है ज़्यादा. Not a major difference you'll see, but at least you'll have that nice warmth underneath. So yes, a beautiful nude again I love. Next up, let's just pick up randomly. So next up I have this Mars Color Bomb lipstick in the shade Peachy Prague. Just by the name you can tell. And I'll tell you, there was this time, at least 5 years back, I used to be scared of peachy shades, and now there's a time when I just look out for warm peach shades. They just, if you have the right peach lipstick with a nice undertone, you will just love yourself, because it just enhances the Indian skin. I do feel a nice peach lipstick can do so. And this is another beautiful one which I love, and this is into a liquid lipstick format, and this is how it is. Now this is another formula which is very comfortable liquid lipstick है, and dry होने के बाद ये एक टोन और वार्मर ही दिखती है लिप्स पे, मतलब हैंड स्वॉच पे फिर भी अच्छी लग रही है और एक शेड वार्मर दिखेगी. Now why I love wearing it, reason being it's a liquid lipstick, and in summers now you need lipsticks like these. Let's be very realistic, sometimes you just need that lipstick which does not move and budge during the day. That is why I wear the most, and the shade in itself. So this is the lipstick which I wear with or without makeup, so it just complements my whole look and I'm good to go. So yes, another beautiful formula, another beautiful shade which a lot of Indian skin would love. Next up, moving on to another beautiful shade which I recently picked. Not recently, I picked it up a long time back, but I think you saw the swatch and the review video, pretty recent, is the PAC Cosmetic Intimate Lipsticks. OMG है ये भी, OMG formula है. And the shade Urban Wild is my favorite, and there's another shade called I'm Yours. I love that also, but this one is, I consider it as more of a nude shade for me. So for me, anyone deeper than me, this is a nude shade for you. So this is the shade Urban Wild. To wear this lipstick, the only reason is not the shade, it's the formula also. So for summers, I do feel a lot of you would gravitate to more of matte lipsticks. But if you are someone who enjoys creamy lipstick just like me, get this one. And this shade in particular will complement all Indian skin tone. On lighter skin, it may appear a little more warmer, but it is a perfect nude with a nice hint of mauve and a brown undertone to it. So yes, if you haven't tried this one, you should. Let's move on to some more liquid lipsticks. So this is again something which I love wearing, and all of the shades, the 4 shades I have, I feel they are the perfect shades. Somewhere I did not go wrong even with one shade is this one, is the Just Herb Relaxed Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Brown Sugar. I like Mauve Charm also from this. This is how it is, Brown Sugar. It has a little pink, it has a little brown, and it is like rightly done. So it will not look brown onto the lips, neither it's going to look pink, it's not even going to look mauve onto the skin, but it just sits like a proper perfect nude lipstick which has a nice warmer undertone, which can be worn with and without makeup. And frankly speaking, the formula is so comfortable, and as the name says, relaxed matte, they are definitely relaxed matte. So if you haven't tried these ones, you should. And this particular shade is just wow. So you can see what kind of nudes I like so far. All of the different families of nude you can see here, from brown to peach to pink, everything I like. So I like to wear all sorts of undertones and colors. I don't want to restrict myself to only peaches, because sometimes a lot of makeup looks, or the days when you're not wearing makeup but you're wearing an outfit which needs a pinky nude or a brown nude, so you need to try all of the different shades just to know your perfect undertone or a lipstick shade which really enhances your skin tone. So lipstick does play a very important role, so you should never go wrong with the lip shade. Now let's move on to last 4 lipsticks. Quickly picking up something which I've never spoken about onto my channel, I've shown you in a haul video though, is the Simply Nam lipstick in the shade Dolly. Now this is a pure nude lipsticks, like the purest nude. This is how Dolly looks. You can see it is not cooler, but it is not even warmer. And I'll tell you, this when dries onto the lips, it's the most lightweight and the comfortable liquid lipstick again. This reminds me of Huda Beauty liquid lipstick. Frankly speaking, very much comparable hai ye formula. So I've already shown you a lot of nude lipstick, but this is a little expensive. So buy it in a good discount. So this is the shade Dolly. I really like wearing this particular lipstick with makeup only, because whenever I tried wearing this lipstick without a makeup, I had to wipe off my lipstick and then reapply another one. So this does not complement my skin tone without makeup, but with makeup it looks really nice and it does not fade during the day. When you eat, the lipstick just fades away from between. Otherwise, the lipstick is definitely non-drying and very much comfortable. And this shade also is pretty good for a lot of Indian skin tones. So if you are anywhere or anyone who's much darker or deeper, do not buy this shade. It may just wash you out. And moving on to another beautiful lipstick shade is the shade called Truffle Blush by the brand Stage. I'll tell you, this is the lipstick which should be worn only in summers. Reason being, the formula is super drying. Sorry, I do feel so. And where should I swatch it? My hand doesn't have space. Okay, let me just swatch it below Dolly. So this is how Truffle Blush looks like. You mix the shade, you get this shade. And you always mix the shade and use it. Do not use it separate. It looks very vague onto the lips. Now, why I like this shade? This is, I don't know, this is a very unique shade, frankly speaking. When I bought this lipstick and I wore it for the first time, I felt so wow. This is one lipstick which really enhances my skin tone and my features whenever I wear this, with or without makeup. And with makeup, this shade just looks to a next level. So if you want to have that next level nude, which is super matte, stays well onto the lips, do not budge, do not transfer, get this one. And specifically this shade called Truffle Blush. I feel all of the shades में ना ये एक ऐसा shade है जो सारे ही Indian skin tone को complement करेगा, and anyone and everyone can wear it comfortably. So this one, this shade Truffle Blush is like wow. So I'm so happy having this one, and I do feel in future if this lipstick gets over, I will definitely repurchase it just for the shade, because this is like your everyday shade but a little more up-notch everyday shade. So yes, if you haven't tried this one, then you know the answer. And now we are down to the last two shades, and one of the shades I'm wearing onto my lips, and the best formula. It is just that they are very pricey, but ऑफर इन पे रहता ही है. सो अगर ऑफर मिल जाए तो ले लेना. इट्स द कलर केमिस्ट्री लिप crayons, and particularly these two shades. One is Tamarind and one is Bloom. So I'm going to swatch Tamarind first and then I'm going to swatch Bloom. This particular lipstick range, so this is Tamarind and this is Bloom. You see both of the shades are so different from each other. मतलब दूर से I'll show you, they are very much different from each other. Now I'll tell you, both of the shades can be mixed and created a new one, so I always do that a lot of times. And Tamarind can be worn with or without makeup. If you have a full glammed up look, wear Tamarind. It just complements the whole look because it has that nice peach and a little brown to it, which enhances your features. Now on the other hand, Bloom, if you're wearing a smoky eye and you have a warmer skin tone, then you can wear Bloom and just give a little light touch of Tamarind just to add that extra warmth. Otherwise also Bloom can be worn with or without makeup, and I love wearing these two particular shades, and ये मेरे handbag में होता ही है because this is something which I just remove instantly. I reapply my lipstick and I'm done for the day. The formula is really well done. Highly pigmented lip crayons हैं ये, और ये आपको बहुत ही fuller application देते हैं, non-drying, comfortable, and this is one lipstick family which will offer you a lot of nice warm nude shades for Indian skin by an Indian brand. So you can see the two shades I happen to show you. Absolute love. If you want to really buy one, buy Tamarind first, use it, and then you decide if you want to buy more. But generally एक offer चलता है color chemistry पे. Buy 3 lip crayons for $999. The 3 shades I'll straight away tell you which one to buy. One is Tamarind, one is Bloom, and one is Nectarine. Buy 3 shades, you are done and sorted. And there you discover some beautiful nude lipsticks for this summer, and you can further wear them in your winters as well. But I must tell you, all of these nudes you see here, well made for Indian skin. So do not restrict yourself to one lipstick, which I said in the intro of my video. You can buy 2, 3, 4, 5, as much as you like. grab them in a good discount. Everything will be linked and listed in my description if you are interested in any of the shades. If you really loved watching today's video, consider giving a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on my Instagram at @bronzinggeek5. I will see you in another one. Till then, you take care and ta-da!